This is going to be a review on pagination. We're going to be using a custom gem for pagination, which is Kaminari. This gem is basically allowing us to sort our pages, get a page count, like not sort our pages, but like make our pages like our information that we get back into pages, and like limit the amount per page, go to a specific page, and so on. So first things first, we're gonna add this line of code, the gem Kaminari, into our gem file. If you want it to be like throughout your entire project and not just in your development, you would like just paste it there, save it, and then you would run bundle. So then we would check to make sure that it added it. It added right there. So now we have Kaminari. So now we can close the gem file. One thing, we're gonna do the pagination on our Pokemons. So we're gonna want to increase the amount of Pokemons that we have. This isn't really a lot of Pokemons to want to paginate through, so we're just gonna make that like 600. And then you would just do a whale. You could just do a Rails DB seed, but I'm gonna do a Rails DB reset just to reset the numbers of the IDs as well, so that the IDs are consistent with which numbers of Pokemon we're looking at. So now we have 600 Pokemon. That's I would say enough to like look through for pagination. We're gonna close this. We're gonna want a custom route to our pagination because I don't want to mess with our index. We're just gonna leave that alone. So I'm just gonna go here and do a get page Pokemon. And this is gonna be 2. And then we're gonna go to Pokemons hashtag page Pokemon, and we're gonna go into our controller and make our custom call for that. So we're gonna go into our Pokemon, and then we're gonna go to our controller. We're gonna scroll down a bit and just kind of make it after our update. This is gonna be like def page Pokemon, and then put our end. So with our pagination, we're just gonna do like account is equal to Pokemon dot count, and this will give us back a number of how many Pokemons we have. And then we're gonna do like render JSON because we're gonna send back JavaScript objects. And then in here we're gonna have our Pokemons, and we're gonna just do like, so if we look at Kaminari, they're doing users, so we're doing Pokemon, so we're gonna do like Pokemon.page. So Pokemon.page, and then if we wanted, we could stick an amount here. So I'm just gonna like stick page 1 at the moment. Dot per. If we wanted to like limit how many Pokemons we were getting back, you would add like a dot per. So Pokemon bots in most Pokemon games is 30 Pokemon, and then we'll run a pass it back count and count. So this is, we're sending an object with Pokemon here and then a count, so that's our count. And then we're gonna also pass it our per, and then we're just gonna like stick 30 here. If you wanted, you could make this like a one private function. So like if you wanted to like have it be, if you had more than one pagination thing and you wanted it to all be the same, instead of having to type out like 130 every time, you could just do def page and like private, do an end, and here you would do like an at page, and then this is equal to params page. So like if you were sending a call to like do a specific amount of pages, you could do that. And then this is like or one. So we're gonna need this because we're gonna not always be calling page one. And then the other thing would be at per, if you want them to have the ability to change how many that they're doing per page. If you've ever been to like, I guess, a shopping website, you can sometimes change how much you're pulling down. Like Best Buy, I think, is like 12, 36, 48. I could be wrong about that, but like you can like choose how much you're getting back, and then you would just set that as like a program that your call would be doing. So then this would be per, and then that, and then in our case 30. So then we could just change this to be at page, and then this would be at per. Because this is a private function, gonna change this real quick to also at per. We want this to have like a before action so that we're calling it underscore action. This would just be like page. Only because we only want this to one when we're doing page poke. So page poke, save that, make sure spelling is consistent. So save that. Okay, I'm gonna go back here. So okay, we're gonna really quickly start up our Rails console. Rails. So Rails s-p 3001, and then yarn start in our console in our client. Okay, I'm gonna clear that. So this is our current page. If we go to our Pokemons, you can see how this little dot is how much we're gonna have to scroll down to go all the way down. We're gonna make this so that it's paginated, but I'm gonna like create I guess 2 different pages. So we're gonna really quickly go to our route here, and then I'm gonna just duplicate these down. This is gonna be /page, and then I'm also gonna like show you guys infinite scrolling. So infinity, and then with page, with infinite. Save that. Because we added these here, we gotta go into our app.js, and we're gonna go into our Pokemon routes. So I'll need to add them here in a bit. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Really quickly, we're gonna take this page and just kind of like make copies of it. So copy, and then I think I could just paste and paste. So I'm gonna rename this one. So I deleted it. Okay, rename. This is gonna be Pokemon Infinite, and then this is gonna be Poke page. So Pokemon's page, and then exporting Pokemon's page. Save that. Go to my Infinity. Go here. Infinity. I can delete that line. Doesn't matter. Just go down. Infinity. Save that. So why is this not like gonna use context? Yeah, I did. Okay. whatever. Just scroll back down. Save that. Delete lines. So those are, close that. Pokemon routes. Actually, trying to think. Because currently, I think a nav bar. Not a nav bar. Wait, our routes. We added it to our routes. Okay, so those would show up here. So we don't need to go into our Pokemons. We just gotta go to our app.js and just I guess move these two down, change this to Infini, and I guess double check page. Okay, and then these would render the Pokemon. This is infinite, and then this is this is Pokemon, and then page. If I just go to these are what we currently have for regular Pokemons, because we haven't edited the code yet. They're just copied and pasted. So then I can close the app, I can close Val, I can close that one because we never did anything with it. So then we have Pokemon page, Pokemon Infinite, and our regular Pokemons. I'm just gonna close out our regular Pokemons at the moment because we're not gonna mess with it at the moment. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so with our Pokemon page current, we're on this page. So to incorporate pagination, we're gonna change the @serifs code that we're doing to be page Pokemon. I'm gonna add a slash there just in case it wants it. So going back here, I'm gonna move this to the other side. So Pokemon's page. Page Pokemon. Save that. We're gonna right click, inspect, console, refresh the page, localhost 5000. Okay, there's an error there, but it got the data. Okay, I'm gonna close that. Okay, and then just click over to Infinite. That one's fine. Go back here. Internal error 500. Undefined method 2i action page Pokemon. Okay, so so our console.log res set Pokemon res.data. Our data is that. So let's see. I'm not getting back all the information that I wanted. At least I don't think. Okay, really briefly clear that out. Refresh the page. So permitted fonts, RB line 40. So go back to our controller, go to our Pokemons, go to line 40. Okay, it doesn't like that. I'm confused in why it doesn't like that. Because we can see that we're not getting count in here, which we should be. Yes, really quickly split that. We'll see Pokemon dot count. That, okay, so that works. Okay, so that Pokemon dot page count doesn't like. Undefined method to I. Did you mean to S to H? Line 40. Oh. This is missing the dot per. Okay. And refresh the page. So, okay, data provider page, we're looking at this one. Span that out. Our data now has Pokemon, away, 30 per. That is what we're expecting. Okay, so then we go back to this. We set our res.data. So specifically, we're looking at res.data.pokemon now. So .pokemon, because we only care for setting our Pokemons to be that. Okay, so then this is just rendering the first 30 Pokemon, a lot more manageable. Okay, and then we can refresh that. Okay, really quickly, I'm gonna get rid of the data provider console.log because I don't need that there anymore. So Control X, Control X, save that, go back here. So now we're getting 30 Pokemon back. That doesn't really help us. Okay, wait. I believe this tells you how to do a call. Okay, so this is basically the call you would want to do if you wanted to like change your guys's like amount in per. So like if we wanted to, you could like do a slash let's see, slash question mark, I believe, slash question mark page is equal to end. So if we do a slash question mark page is equal to 3, it changed our number of Pokemons. So you see we're getting back Snorlax instead of Articuno, which if I change this back to 1, it goes back to Articuno, and that's the same thing with like per. I believe if I change this to 3, I can save that, and we only get 3 back. So you could have drop downs in your render that you could change the amount per and stuff, and just have that be a part of your Axios call. We're not gonna do that for now. We're just gonna have this be the 30, and so. But you could, if you wanted to, incorporate that functionality into your guys' dropdown, which for your guys' final project, you guys might like have you rendering default 10, but have the user be able to change it to like 30, 60, 100, so that they could load more if they wanted, but at default have it be like a smaller amount. Okay, so that is what we're so going back to this. Let's see, we're gonna have our regular get Pokemons and delete Pokemon. Okay, so we don't mess with any of the code here at the moment. We're just gonna like add more code in. So for pagination, okay, so we don't have a, so I'm gonna show you guys where the count and per is gonna come in. So really quickly, we're gonna do like a const per and set per. So we're gonna set these new state, and then this is gonna be like, I don't know, null by default. If you're gonna have the user like input a number, you might want to like default this to your amount. So like I'm just gonna put 30. And then the other thing is set page. Okay. And then page. Then we're gonna default this to 1 because we're gonna be calling 1. So really quickly, our @COS call, our get Pokemon. This is gonna be like get initial Pokemon. We're gonna like kind of copy this down, get more Pokemon, and then this is gonna be like, well, I guess we don't need to get more Pokemon. That would be for the infinite scroll. We're just gonna like page. Let's see. I guess you could do this 2 ways. You could do it so that you're saving the data all the time or just getting a new @COS call. We're gonna go the route of doing a new @COS call. So I guess const new pokes is equal to async. And equal that. So because this would be grabbing a specific page, we're just gonna add the word page there. We're gonna add buttons so that it would call the new page. So then we're gonna do a try catch. Just gonna change this to So in our try, we're gonna do a let. We can basically, I guess, copy this. Gonna do those 2 down. Set per set page per, and then the other one we're gonna want is count. Set count, and then we're just gonna leave that as 1, 2. Okay, wait. We don't actually need the page one. Because we're passing that in. So I go to that. Set count. Okay, so in this @COS call, we're gonna do the question mark. So Pokemon page question mark page is equal to $ squiggles. I need to change these to backticks. And then in here, we're going to be passing it to page. So this is so that when we're doing the call, like I showed earlier, it would call a specific page. So we're going to set the Pokemons again. We're going to basically write over them. And I'm going to get rid of that constant.log. Don't really need it, I think. And then in our error, I'm just going to console.log error. Okay, so let's see. We're going to want a way to render buttons. So we're going to make a new function. This is going to be const render buttons, lowercase r. is equal to, and then that. Okay, so we're gonna do some math in here, which is gonna be const num of page is equal to math. So for this function, for what this is doing, this is getting the number of pages. So I'll really quickly finding out how many pages is possible. This is going to be a math dot ceiling because we want it to be upper bound. So that if we had like a fraction, it would round up instead of round down, because if you round down, you can lose potential like entries. So we're gonna set this as like an upper bound, and then this is gonna be like count divided by per. So we're getting these from this Axios call. Reason why we're doing count divided by per is so that we know how many pages there will be. Push enter. Okay, and then we're gonna make if you wanted to check this, you could do a console.log number of pages. We're not gonna hit this function yet, only because we haven't called it anywhere, so that doesn't matter. And then let's see, one more down. No, like make more spaces. We're gonna want a button away. You can like find third-party libraries to make your pagination buttons look prettier. I'll leave that up to you guys. Like you would just look up React pagination buttons, and then like you can look up custom ones. You can use Material UI to like do your guys' pagination. You would be basically just passing your guys' count. I think Bootstrap might have pagination buttons. So yeah, Bootstrap has pagination. You could just use React Bootstrap's pagination to render your buttons. I don't want to like do styling at the moment, so I'm just gonna do like do it with just an array. So this is gonna be like button array, and then this is gonna be equal to an empty array. So then so this is gonna be where I'm making my buttons. We're gonna do a let I is equal to 1, because you're not for, I guess, if you're looking at pagination, you don't really want to like look at a 0. You would start at 1 and then go up. So we're just gonna start at 1. So that's why. So then this is less than or equal to number of page. And we're gonna do like I++, because we're gonna go up in numbers. And then we're just gonna do like button away dot push, because we're gonna be pushing in our buttons basically. Repeat. If you want styling on this, you could just use pagination from like Material UI or React. I think Ant Design might also have one. Or you could look up a third-party library that is just for pagination. There always is this out there too. You could also build your own. So this is just going to be button, and then we're going to have this be an onClick. So this onClick is going to do a call to v1 anonymous function, because we don't want it to be called immediately. So we're going to be calling our new pokes Pokemons, and then we're going to be passing it like I. So this is basically going to call new Pokemons, passing in the page number that you're clicking on, and then in between we're just going to render I. Need to move that So Control X, paste. It does not like something. It does not like this. So button. Okay. Just making sure formatting's fine. So then this is gonna return. This function is gonna return buttons. Buttons away. And then if we wanted to view that, let's see. Just gonna put it above this, so we're just gonna call this here. So render buttons, save that. I think I need to make it a function. Okay, refresh the page. Okay, so not a number. Not a number. Let's see, why is that not a number? Looks the number, line 55, line 55. This should be a number. Let's see, console.log count. Which one of these is not a number? Per. So, oh, I know why. I didn't change these. Per, and then count. Okay. So now we can click these. That's page 1, page 2, page 3. Page 3, remember we had Snorlax, so this is now working. And you can see. Probably gonna get rid of these console logs. Don't need them. And then we don't need this one either. Save that. Refresh the page. So these are working. It doesn't like that these don't have a key, so wait. Pokemon's page render. I'm confused on what I'm rendering that needs a map. Let's see. Cause I don't think I need a map anywhere. Huh, because it doesn't show up on this page, right? Yeah, so does it just want a key for these? Refresh the page. It wants a key for those, even though I'm not mapping them. I'm confused. Huh. Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah. That's pagination. Let's see. So we're gonna do infinite scroll now. So for infinite scroll, you can do it a number of ways. Easiest would be, I guess, to find like a third-party library that would do it for you. One that like people I've seen use is this one, infinite scroll component for React. We'll just be basically taking this thing and then going here. We're gonna stop our client real quick, pasting our URL and add React infinite scroll component. Add it to our thing. Nice thing about this one is we don't exactly need to like change a lot of our code. We'll be basically just kind of like adding that library, and then with the Kaminari stuff, just kind of like append it onto like it, like not append, but like incorporate using the Kaminari into this. So now that we've join added it, we can just join start. Okay, so gonna wait for this to, I guess, load up. Okay, so for this thing, Well, our page is gonna do like the same thing, so I'm just gonna like copy the get Pokemons. And then paste this into the get Pokemons. And then also take these lines. Save. Yeah. Okay. So our page count won't exactly change. For this one, we're gonna need to like have a new thing, which is const like get more, because it's infinite scrolling, it's gonna load a certain subset. So like I guess go here. So this is currently our first 30 Pokemon. It doesn't load more than that. Well, we want it so that when we hit the end, it will add more. At the moment, it doesn't. So we're gonna need like a function get more. That's gonna be equal async, cause it's gonna be an asynchronous function. Then curly bracket. Okay, so this is gonna have a try catch. This is gonna be So we're gonna do like let res is equal to I think we can effectively just kind of like take this, just kind of like paste. Let's see. I'll leave that alone for a moment. Okay, we're gonna do a console.log res, just to like see a res, and then okay, so we're gonna need to change. Okay, doesn't like the page hasn't been defined. I guess I'll stick page in here temporarily. So refresh. So this is still this, but we're gonna not have this here just alone, because we need the render infinite component. So like infinite scroll. You can look over this in your own time. For the most part, it's just like you're gonna want to know your data length. You're gonna do like a next call to like get the next set of data. It's gonna have a has more if you want. This won't always be true. You would basically want to like do a check, but for in the documentation, this current one is like checking has more as true all the time, so it assumes that you infinitely have infinite data. We'll go over the logic for that, and then you can have a loader, which is loading like when it's loading, end message to tell you when you've hit the end, and like so on. So really quickly, we're just gonna like really quickly just kind of like cut that out, paste it down here, just so that like we can get to it when we get to it. So we're gonna do infinite spelling this correct, INFI scroll. It's not auto importing, so I guess we'll import it normally. So import infinite scroll from quotes React infinite scroll component. Save that. Okay, so you can see most of this is like in like the first header. So we're just gonna I'm not gonna copy that. I'm just gonna like use it. So the items that we're displaying is in between the two, so we're just gonna like move this kind of back in. Believe I can just move it back in. And just tab. Cause let's see. Yeah, I believe I can just move that back in and it should be fine. Okay, so I'm just gonna like, I guess I will copy this, but I'm not gonna like use it immediately. I'm just gonna like paste it down here and comment this out. So for infinite scroll, we're gonna care about the data length, which this is just gonna be like our Pokemon's dot length, and Pokemon's is from like up here. We're taking that. We're taking the length. That is our current length. We're gonna do like a next, cause we want like we need the fetch data. So next is equal to, and then so for this it would be our get more. Okay. Save that. Just kind of check on our thing. So currently, it lost formatting for that. I'm gonna move this to surround that instead of the render, instead of the infinite, so that we have back to this. Okay. So I get more is currently that. We're gonna have a has more because we care what the has more is equal to, and then this is gonna do Pokemon's dot length is equal to count, because we're gonna check against the count. If it's true, like if they're equal, we're gonna say false so that it doesn't look more. And if it's not, we're gonna say it's true, so that it conditionally renders has more as it goes on. Okay, I'm gonna copy this because we want an end message and I don't want to type on my own. I guess instead of all you've seen, I've seen all the Pokemons. Pokemon is technically the singular Pokemon. And then if you wanted to like limit the height, you could also like, is it in this? No. You can set a height mechanic so that like it only goes down like a certain bit. So we're not gonna have that at the moment, but we might, so I'm gonna get rid of that real quick. So time to figure out some stuff. Okay, so this is currently like this. I'm gonna get rid of that page. It doesn't like that page is gone, but I don't think we need that page. Gonna set page up. Oh, that's what we want. We don't need the per, but we do need a page. So set page, and then we're not gonna set that to dirty. We're gonna set this to page 2, because basically when they hit the bottom of this, it should go on to page 2. It doesn't like line 24. Okay, we don't need this because we don't have a per count. Okay, so in here we're gonna have our like set Pokemons. We're not getting rid of our Pokemons this time. We're just gonna like keep our Pokemon. So we're gonna like do like a previous state. And then this is gonna be like a function. So our previous state is gonna be like our current state of Pokemons. And then we're just gonna like map over our previous state and then set in like our current data. So res.data dot Pokemon. I believe it's Pokemon. Go back here. Yeah, singular Pokemon. Okay, so that's gonna be that. And then we're gonna do a function for like our set page as well. So like this is gonna be like previous state as well. And then this is just gonna previous state +1 so that it goes up. So current page with page 1, like our first load. Our first load is page 1, so we want to start off our page count at page 2 so that when it goes to do the access call, it's getting the new page. Our console.log is going to show us our information. I'm just going to refresh this real quick, see what this error is. Okay. Encountered child with the same name 300. Okay. Oh no. Okay, wait. You can see that it's doing a bit too many calls. I guess really quickly. Line 24 and line 33. Okay, 24 is set count. Line 33 is our res. Okay. I just say 24, or was it 22? Yeah, it was. It did say 24. Okay, wait, really quickly refresh this page. Okay, so this is not an infinite scroll. So that should not be doing that. Just gonna go back here real quick. Okay, so somewhere along the line I forgot an anonymous function. Infinite scroll, get more. I think it was here. I want this to only call this when I hit it instead of calling it infinitely. Okay, and now if I refresh the page, I have no errors. Okay, so now this is our first set of data. Our array is dirty, makes sense. If we scroll down, we can see that we've hit the limit twice, and we should have 90 set of. We still have 30. Wait a minute. Okay, let's see. Well, you can see that it's working. Or data that we're hitting. Is this just line 34? Line 34. Oh. Okay. So this set of Pokemon is just the net set. So like, okay. I spooked myself for a bit there. So that stops at 270 if we scroll down. And we look at this, like data. It's now 300 because this would be 270s and beyond. Okay, that scared me. Okay. I guess if we wanted to like make this a tiny bit better, I could have added like, not that, comma, then in here, page, $, curly brackets, page, data, save that, and then, yeah, what I just told me, and then what I spooked me is bad. Okay. I can delete that, and I can delete that. So that is infinite scrolling. If it breaks like this, it's just like you need to refresh it. I believe the height for the height for this fits as this. So if we added like a height, and then set this equal to, I don't know, 200. I think it just takes a number. Yeah. Save that, and then I go here. Okay, that limits your bot size. It doesn't stop it from not wanting to reload. Scroll. But if you want like, I guess a really small infinite scroll window, you could add the height. Yeah, okay. You probably want to incorporate something so that if your React app doesn't like refresh, it would give you a warning. I wouldn't know. Probably a scroll threshold. Just let's see. Because currently the issue is that it's not doing the call when the page just refreshes. So I think we can just pass this like 0.5. Yeah, see, because our React app code got updated, it's still not doing it. I'll leave that for you guys to figure out when the time comes. If you guys want, I want to say it would be very weird for the user to experience that. You might be able to like just leave it. I'm gonna make this for 600. Yeah, I want to say this issue would be very rare. It has happened to me occasionally where like it doesn't happen and it's hard to kind of like replicate. So I want to say you can, for the most part, maybe ignore it. Unless you can figure out the replication, but I think that would be, you might have to remake your own infinite scroll component. I mean, I guess you could have the pull down to refresh to allow them to do a refresh on the pull itself. I haven't ever tried to use it, so you could experiment with that. Okay. So this is infinite scrolling with it automatically grabbing data. You could also like implement your own form of infinite scrolling, where like they have to click a button to add more, and we can just do that on this page. Well, I guess duplicate. I'll copy this one because most of the code is here. Then paste. Rename. Click. And then this is just going to be like, we won't take advantage of the component. We're just going to like get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. We're just going to have like a regular render. Let's see, that looks fine. But then a button outside of the window div that is gonna like have an on click. This is just gonna be like get more. Get more. And if I just okay. Click. Click. Save that. App.js. Infi click. And v click. Save that. Wow. Click version. Click. Make sure I didn't. Yep. Okay. So those are the same. I can close this. I can close this. Click version. Get more. And then that just makes it so that it's kind of infinite scroll. You can scroll infinitely down. Then you just click get more. So not like fully infinite scroll like this one is, but like, you know, one that the user has control. So like if they didn't want to like go to the very end themselves, they can just click that. You can also like I'm gonna close this. Click. You can also like make this into ternary. So like let's see, grab that. So we're still grabbing the count information. So we're just gonna like do count is equal to Pokemons.length. So this is checking if Pokemon is equal to Pokemons.length. If true, we're gonna do something, and if false, it's gonna have the button. So if true, we're gonna have it like render. I know why I keep messing up. I just want ptech. So we're gonna have this render no more Pokemons. Save that. So refresh the page, scroll all the way down. Really quickly, we're gonna change the per here. I don't know how to chain. I think it's just Gonna look back here. Data amount, view, next page. Do I just database call more than one parameter. Let's see. Rails. Is this no. Here we go. Okay, Postman's. I'm gonna open up Postman's because I know this changes your URL with the parameters. Let's see. So I'll just add an accent. Okay. Go back here and pay per is equal to that $, because I don't want to click this 20 times. So I'm just gonna like do a per amount of 100, and then if I refresh this, that does not look like 100. Am I on the correct page? Yes. Right, inspect. Okay. Oh, it's on to get more. Okay, so then if I do a get more, that looks like 100. Get more. Get more. Get more. Get more. Get more. And stopped. Okay. Really quickly, I'm gonna have this console.log. Pokemon. .link. Save that. It does not like Pokemons. Okay. Refresh this real quick. Oh, I switched pages. Okay. So scroll down, click, scroll down. This is gonna show off because we're doing the use state here and it's within the same function, so it hasn't updated the state fully. Now the question is, so we're at 530 at the moment. And then get more. Yeah, okay. So I guess we won't have this be dirty. We want. Okay. So I can have this be 100. I'm gonna change this per question mark per is equal to $sign that, and then this is gonna be 100. Change these backtick. Change this one to a backtick. Save that. So refresh the page. Okay, get more. Get more. Get more. Get more. Get more. And our button is working properly. Okay, so yeah, I guess you would want to make sure that your stuff okay, account is less greater than or equal to that. I would say normal Pokemon. If its count is greater than Pokemon.length, it would do get more. So then let's see if I change this to a 50, will that work? Okay, scroll down. No, okay. That. Scroll down. Scroll down. Okay. I hate how somebody says swiping. Okay, get more. Get more. Get more. Get more. Get more. More. Okay. So that would be, I guess, a common issue. where it won't pass back if you don't have enough. So occasionally we need to add a pad. Okay. So okay, so now we're looking at this. Okay, so let's see. Keep in mind per internally utilizes the limit, which can be, so it will override any limit that was previously set if you want to get the request for all record total count method. Unscoping. I wonder if we just need to add a total count at the very end of our thing. So really quickly, control error. Total underscore count. Page per total underscore count. Save that. Refresh the page. No up. Pokemon.map. Okay. So whatever that is, it okay, so total count will return a number. Okay, so that we would want to add padding. Dot padding. Then I don't know. Because we're doing calls of 100 at the moment, we would probably want to pad 100 because we start off at 50, which is not the same. So if I scroll down, get more, get more, get more, get more. Wonder what the padding added. Nope, it still won't go. Okay. I'm confused on what the padding does. Okay. But yeah, okay, I guess that is a downside of having it be conditionally rendered on people clicking. You can't hit all the data because it won't do the last call to give you that data. Kind of sucks. Look at the wrong page. Because the only time that this would actually work is if you hit the exact same number. Or, meaning if I had this at like 500 and I refresh the page and I scroll all the way down. Get more. It would work, but you wouldn't be able to have it you wouldn't be able to have it do it by itself. Okay. But yeah, I guess that is the end of this review. Let's see, I'm gonna get rid of that. Yeah. So that was pagination by page. So yes, refresh this, make sure that this is still working. Okay, so that was pagination with pages, like where you can just click onto the one that you're looking at. Infinite scrolling with a third-party library handling the infinite scrolling. And then an infinite scroll that you can kind of make without a third-party library with some limitations. You can probably get around this by like checking your count and then like adapting your call, like adapting like a per call to check to see how much you need left if you're gonna hit the cap. That is more than I want to put in at the moment, but yeah. So yeah, that's it. I'll link these two repos in the description of the video below, and yeah.